So Elizabeth, can you tell me a bit about your experience working on this site?
It's been absolutely incredible. It's such a beautiful place. It's serene and it's peaceful, and the sheer abundance of wildlife and plants here is just incredible. So the first time we visited, we saw deer, and I keep seeing them on my return visits. I've seen lampreys and newts and swallows. Every time I come, I see or hear something new. It's wonderful. And so for about 3 months now, we've been working away at this site, and it's just been the most incredible experience. The thing that I keep coming back to every time that I'm here, it's the sheer potential of the site. So it's not just the things that are happening here. And I mean, what's happening is beautiful, but you've got all of the seeds that are being carried down the river to other sites, the animals that are using this place as a refuge that are going to expand into new ranges and new places. But it's the ideas as well. So this has been an incredibly successful restoration project. And then these ideas and these strategies, they're going to be taken to other places. So around the UK or across the world. And so it's that expanding, that potential for it to spread beyond this original range, which is just really exciting. And that's the thing that I keep coming back to.
Can you tell me a bit about the process of creating the artwork?
Yeah, okay. So it's been kind of filmed in 2 sections. So while I'm here at Stage 0, I am making film footage, and in particular I've been looking at the movement of water through the site, and I've loved visiting on kind of like the warm sunny evenings where you get this beautiful sunlight and it's just the reflections in the water are incredible. As well as the film footage, I've been making sound recordings. So I've been recording the bird song, and I've been using an underwater microphone to record the sound of the water. And then that's going to be coupled up with film footage that I've been making in my studio, which is water-based science experiments. So I've also been creating water ripples in a ripple tank that I've set up in my studio at home. And I've also been doing water dispersal experiments, so dropping coloured liquids into a water tank. And so the artwork will be in the end will be this sort of combination of art and science as a way of telling the story of this evolving landscape.
What will the finished artwork look like?
It's going to be an experimental film, and it's going to be full of beautiful patterns and vibrant colours, and that will represent the impact that humans have had on the landscape here on the Hunnicutt Estates.
What would you like viewers to take away from this exhibition?
The thing that I hope that they'll take away is the same sense of hope and optimism that I feel every time that I visit here. It's not just what's happening at the site, it's about how that spreads beyond the site. It's that ripple effect. And that's the idea that I want them to take away with them, that we can make positive changes.
Welcome to the National Trust Hunnicutt Estate. We are currently in the river restoration site called Stage 0 in this beautiful part of Exmoor. Stage 0 is a river restoration we undertook back in 2023, and effectively what it is to reconnect the river with its floodplain. So rivers are not supposed to be straight, they're supposed to be dynamic and beautiful, meandering through the landscape and also reconnected with the land around them. So this is the first time Stage 0 has been undertaken on a main river in the UK, and in total we've created about 7 hectares of wetland surrounded by some also beautiful meadows and wood pasture habitat. So we also planted around 20,000 trees on site to give it that little bit of boost, and seeded a lot of wildflower species as well. In time as well, we hope that beavers will come back and be reunited with this landscape that they would have once occupied. So we've already seen this site help reduce flood peak by 38% by acting as a big sponge in the landscape, but that also has the benefit of acting as that during drought seasons as well. So it helps allow wildlife to have this refuge in areas that are undergoing extreme weather events and have somewhere for them to exist. So immediately after the restoration work was finished and this site was able to recover, species like swallows were feeding over the site using the wet mud that is quite hard to find in areas of drought to build nests, and a lot of other species were using it to feed and to nest. A lot of our rivers in the UK are in a certain state of crisis. And climate change adding a stress into that, we hope that places like this can really help to combat against it. Nature recovery is really important in the UK, and the State of Nature report highlights this as well, that we really need to act now to help nature recover, but also with that to help people exist in a healthy system as well.